Hey, it's Mike Sarah, creator of BossNowBlog.com, and today I'm doing another vlog number 3. I'm not going to focus on marketing. I am going to talk about it. This is more about actual cars and the promotions behind them and how they can affect how your cars are perceived. The Volkswagen GTI is probably the most popular hatchback out there right now. It's become a cultural icon almost, where every single 25-year-old wants a Volkswagen GTI. Last January and the January before that, January 2014, I went to the car show in Boston, and I sat in the Volkswagen GTI just to see what it was like. I know a lot of people love them, so I just wanted to see what it was actually like. And my impressions were not that high. I know there's a lot of car enthusiasts out there that are going to kill me for saying that, but I was not overly impressed. I drive one, but I don't know if I actually own one. Coming from a marketing standpoint, there's other hatchbacks in their price range, in the GTI's price range that could definitely turn some heads. Last year I saw the Kia Forte5 SX. I didn't realize that it has 201 horsepower, but I really enjoyed the interior. I felt that it was more open, there was more space, more cargo room, and more shoulder space. And I really enjoyed that about the car. I wasn't expecting Kia to make a car that, was really nice, but I said to myself at that moment that I could definitely see myself driving this on a daily basis. And that's why I'm talking about this, where car dealerships don't really talk about the cars they have. I've talked about that twice before. Like Kias are they're selling fast now. They're starting to sell faster than they were. But the Kia Forte5 is definitely not seen as a GTI competitor. But in the price range, it would be. It's not just the hatchback market. It's also sedans. I sat in the Honda Civic EXL, and I thought it was actually really nice in there. It was a comfortable interior for a car that's not really considered luxury. I was really impressed with that. And it has everything to do with promotions. I mean, with the Facebook and social media, you don't see that from car dealerships. I don't see Kia dealerships promoting their Kia Forte5 SX or even the EX. I thought the EX was nice too. Even Honda, I mean, you gotta keep promoting that with the leather seats, the LCD monitor, navigation. I was really impressed. I don't know if I'd buy one at $25,000 with the EXL model, but I definitely drive it. I'd enjoy it being inside of it. It's I always say that it's crazy that dealerships don't promote their cars like they should. Even Subaru, I'm impressed with what Subaru's coming out with. In fact, I was impressed with a lot of cars at last year's auto show, especially Hyundai. I didn't know Hyundai was making really nice cars, and in fact, just a few days ago, I read that they're now ranked at one of the top brands for overall quality. And I believe it after seeing the cars they displayed and having sat in them. It's with all the different vehicles that are out there, people have a hard time choosing. There's definitely people who they know what they want, but for the people who don't know, there's other options out there. They don't have to go with the most popular choice. They can go with something maybe that's even better. I said, about the Chrysler, last video I said about the Chrysler 200. It has 295 horsepower. I believe with one of the trims it comes with leather seats, LCD monitor. I mean, no one ever says anything about that. No one ever talks about it. At least none of the Chrysler dealerships I've seen. And it's amazing. I even saw on I believe it was a certified used, may have been a certified used, Chrysler 200 V6. Because of depreciation, it was priced at like $16,000. I'm like, that's a really good deal. I mean, and there was no promotions behind that. Nothing on the Facebook page or Instagram. People need to know that these cars are out there. You know, even Infinity. I was drawn to Audi, BMW, and Mercedes Benz, but when I sat in the Infinity Q50 and Q40, I was like, these cars can definitely compete with the Germans. But every single Infinity dealership I see, they don't promote it. I mean, how do you expect your car dealerships or your cars to sell if you're not promoting them? You know, the car brands can only do so much. They introduce the models, they introduce what their brand is, but the dealerships have to go one step further with the marketing efforts, especially on social media, because that's where everyone is. Especially on Instagram and Facebook, that's where most of your customers are going to be, especially if you're going to use photos. You know, video works great for Twitter and Facebook, and that's what's going to really matter at the end of the day. I mean, I would love to you know, to see dealerships, and I'm going to go back to the Kia Forte5 on this one, but I'd love to see Kia dealerships promote their vehicle. You know, I mean, the GTI is great. The Volkswagen Golf is really great. I get that. It's a nice hatchback. But there's definitely other hatchbacks out there. You know, even if you're not in the GTI, the performance hatchbacks, even with the Golf, there's other hatchbacks in the price range that you could definitely get a more, you might be able to get a better value. You know, again, I know car enthusiasts are gonna, you know, kill me for saying that, because I mean, that's, you know, it's a popular car. But coming from a business and marketing aspect, there's other hatchbacks out there. I know the GTI, it has a long history, a long tradition of being a really nice hatchback, great for racing, all that good stuff. But you know, there's definitely other hatchbacks that work just as well for people, just for the average consumer. I even saw this was a certified, I don't know if it was certified actually, it was a used Mini Cooper Countryman. I really liked that. It was really nice. The car was really nice. But there was no promotions about it. And even like for Mini Cooper dealerships I see out there, there's I don't remember which model it was, but it's priced around $25,000. People always complain about the expensiveness of Minis because, you know, they're owned by BMW. But there's actually a model out there that actually competes in price with the GTI. And it's incredible that no one's really promoting that. I don't see it on any dealership. I don't see it. It's usually the only ones who really promote their cars are the ones that have the cultural, that their vehicles are a cultural icon. That's pretty much the only ones that are really posting anything about their cars. Where, you know, I feel that like sometimes these other dealerships are kind of afraid to promote their vehicles in a way. I don't understand why. You know. Especially with Scion, they're coming out with that new hatchback. I believe it's the IM. I think it is the IM. It's going to take the place of, you know, the Matrix, the Toyota Matrix, but they're going to sell it as a Scion. I mean, you know, push it. I mean, even though the car isn't out yet, push it. Show the people what's there. You know, give them a reason to wait. You know, people right now could probably be in the market for a Scion IM, but because, you know, the Golf is the most popular hatchback, they're gonna go to it first. They're not gonna wait around for a vehicle they don't even know anything about yet. That's why I think it's so important to promote the vehicles that are coming into your lot, that are already on your lot. You know, that's what I think is really important. You know, I'm in a parking lot right now and I look around, I see all the cars that are out there. And I think, well, what made those people want to buy those certain brands? I mean, there was definitely other options out there that they could have chosen from. You know, there had to be something that drew them in, whether that was brand loyalty or you know, stuff that they heard, maybe their own, you know, maybe it was a YouTube video that they saw. That's why I'm telling you, it is so important to promote your vehicles. So I didn't want to make it this long. I didn't want to make this video that long, but I guess I got a little carried away. So this is what I'm gonna do mostly on Fridays. I'm gonna really stick with cars on Fridays, and then see what I can do during the week. Maybe really, you know, talk about the marketing and social media marketing aspect. But today was kind of like that too, because I'm talking about promoting your vehicles. So as I said yesterday, you can follow me on Twitter at BostonAutoblog, on Instagram at BostonAutoblog. My website is bostonautoblog.com, and you can like on Facebook, Boston Autoblog. I'm gonna take the weekend off, and I'll probably be back Monday. So see you guys later.